Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with some of my crafty friends for the old and new Lawn Fawn Fabulous Vibe YouTube hop and giveaway. This hop is generously sponsored by Lawn Fawn and I'll tell you a little bit more about that soon. So as you can see, this is my project for the hop and I'm going to show you how I made it. So you may have guessed by the title, but the point of these hops is to use some things that are older from our stashes from releases in the past and to use some things from new releases too. I don't know about you, but my Lawn Fawn collection is growing. It always is, and I have so many things that I guess I forget to touch and use that has been in my stash for a long time. So I really love being a part of this hop so that all of those cute old things can be brought out and made new again. So first up, I'm going to show you all the products that I used. For the old of this project, I'm using the selfie frames, the Polaroid, the quilted backdrop, and my lots of heart stencil. My new things are going to be the Would You Be Mine and the So Damn Much stamps. I'm also sneaking in some sentiments from the Simply Celebrate Hearts stamp set. And as you can see, I've already cut out my white cardstock, and I've also cut these backing pieces too, just so that these little frames will have a background. First up, I'm going to be stamping out these little beavers and colouring them in. And while I'm doing all of this, I thought now is the perfect time to tell you about this hop. So this is a small hop. It is just 5 crafty friends who love Lawn Fawn coming together to show you some projects. Each of us participating in this hop will be sharing some creative ideas using old and new Lawn Fawn products. We hope that you will find lots of inspiration in each video as you hop along with us. So all you have to do to enter is please leave a comment on each stop in our hop. Our giveaway will close on the 4th of February, so make sure you do it before then. And if you're not sure what to comment, a simple hello will do, although I do love it when people comment where in the world they are from. As an Aussie, it's hard to find a lot of crafty friends, and most of my followers are overseas, so it's always fun knowing where you're from. One comment at each video will count as one entry to win a $25 gift certificate from Lawn Fawn, and because they ship internationally, this hop is open to anyone. The winner will be announced on February 8, 2023, and you'll have 1 week to claim your prize. And while it's absolutely not necessary, everyone in this hop would love it if you could like their videos and subscribe to their channels. What I love most about this hop is that it's like a baby hop. All of the channels for these crafters are on the smaller side, so your support means so much. Now that all of that colouring is done, I'm going over my images with my white jelly roll pens to add some little highlights. And at this point I thought these little Polaroids are looking a little bare and I didn't want these beavers to just be floating around in an empty space. So what I did was stamp out just a few more images, but I won't show how I coloured them, it's all pretty standard. Next I'm moving on to my background, and I feel like I just have a thing for cards with white backgrounds at the moment, and while they look really good, I'll tell you now, they're incredibly hard to take photos of against a white surface. So I thought I just wanted to mix it up, I wanted some more colour in here. And I've seen someone do this before where they've added some stenciling over a decorative background like this. So I did go really light-handed. I probably could have done this a little heavier, but I did just like those subtle hearts sprinkled around this pretty background. For this I'm using my foam inking tool and some picked raspberries Distress Oxide ink. Once that background was done, and while my tools were out, I thought I would just add some little hearts to the backgrounds of the Polaroids as well, just so that there wasn't so much stark white in this card. While I did play around with the sentiments just a little bit to see what would fit on these Polaroids, I eventually settled on 2 sentiments from the Simply Celebrate Hearts stamp set. I wanted to keep the font the same, and once that was chosen, it was then time to start assembling these little photos. So here I've got 2 cute little beavers, and I've got one all the way up against the other one like he's giving his little friend a kiss on the cheek. And then I had to do something which I feel is just a crime against the Lawn Fawn's cute little characters, and I had to trim off the excess. I do this for a lot of cards, but there's just something about cutting these little creatures that makes me so sad. But it looks really good once I put the frame over the top. This other little scene looks just a little bit different as it includes some of those other images that I stamped and coloured in. So what I've got here is the little log for the 2 little beavers to sit on and a couple of those reeds. I did originally plan on having the reeds sticking out, kind of making it a little bit 3D, but I thought it was really cute to have everything contained within that frame. For my second sentiment here, it was too long to fit in one row on my little Polaroid, and that was fine. I just had to be a little bit careful with my spacing, and I managed to split it into two, and I was careful with my ink, and I don't think it turned out too bad. I got it fairly straight, and it looks very sweet. It just fit. Once that was done, it was then time to add the frame to this one too. And just look at how cute these little Polaroids are. They're just adorable. I love these little beavers so much. What I've done here is I've just added a mark on the back to see where these Polaroids are going to overlap so that I can add some foam squares without adding too many so that it would then overlap on something that already has foam squares. I hope that makes sense. You'll see it all soon. The background on this card was still looking a little bare, so as you can see, I've got that little tree stump that I've coloured and cut out to fill in that space, and up the top I thought some little balloons would be really cute. So I'm going again with some old. These balloons are from the Scent With Love add-on from last year's Valentine's Day release. So I don't really have a marker that is the same colour as this ink, so what I thought I would do would just be to dab some of this ink on. And it didn't turn out too bad because I had it nice and dark in the centre and a bit lighter around the edges, which I feel does give it a bit of a balloon-like look. I tidied up the edges with my white Jelly Roll pen so that you couldn't even see that I went out of the lines with that pink ink. And now for my favourite part of any card, I got to assemble my card front. And so what I've done on the background, this quilted backdrop, is I've already added some double-sided tape. It just saves me doing it later when all of my dimension has been added to the front. And as you can see, my Polaroids overlapped nicely because I didn't put any foam squares on that corner that covers the bottom one. For my other images, I simply used some PVA glue to adhere them down. While I thought they would look cute with some dimension, I didn't want the whole front to have dimension. I thought just the little photos was enough. After removing the backing to my double-sided tape, it was then time to adhere this card front onto a card base. And I've already got one here trimmed down to the perfect size. And there we have it, this card is complete. I hope you love my stop on the Fabulous 5 YouTube hop. Don't forget to comment to go in our giveaway, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.